I
I
do
don't know.
remember that.
But it was definitely a battle, and I don't know, bro. I'm really glad that you were part of it. Like
Thank you. Yeah, of course.
watching back at it, I was
Thank you.
like, I was like, the commitment that you put into the actual storyline, it
Thank
was
you.
really cool.
Thank you.
Like, bro,
It was your story. You were the author. We were
hey
just
man.
you. We were your pencils.
Whoa,
You were
whoa, bro, you got people snapping.
I know. I can hear it all from here.
Well,
All the snaps, all of
you're
them.
one fine pencil, you know?
Wow. Well, you did
Was that?
sharpen me. You were the you. I don't know. I'll. That's the exit. I'll go.
I mean, that was not bad. It couldn't have gone. It could have gone worse. You know what I mean?
That's factual.
Um, but yeah, man. I'm trying to see if there. Let me see if I can ask a question to someone that's asked me, and then I can ask you.
Oh, double question.
Oof, oh. Um, how are you?
Oh, wow. I'm pretty fantastic if you ask me.
Yeah.
How are you? That's the big question.
Question is, why did you get so Western?
Western.
He said, "I'm doing fine. How
I'm
about
doing
you?"
just mighty fine.
I'm doing just mighty fine.
You know,
Someone asked, are there subtitles to the film? There would be if there was dialogue. But the purpose, the purpose
is it's
is
unspoken.
that the movement is the dialogue.
Wow, you're speaking with your movement and your
I'm
body.
speaking with my pencils.
With my pencils that are on my body.
Yeah,
Unspoken narrative.
unspoken narrative.
That's
This is strange, man.
it's crazy how it works. Just
This
dancing.
this is just a strange conversation, but I really dig it.
I do too. It's
I dig it.
it could be going worse. That's
It it could be going worse.
what I'm saying.
Where are you?
I am out and about, living the life.
Don't want to expose the location. I forgot.
Because then everyone's gonna come and they're gonna,
Right. I'm
all
sorry.
these people.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. Um, bro. Well, anyways, I'll let you go.
Of
I
course,
just wanted, people to see the process from your perspective,
yeah.
and um,
Congratulations. Yeah, I think everyone a part of it on our end. That was just part of your vision. Can all agree that from start to end, we could all just see the process and just all the effort and passion that went into it. And so that's what made us all super willing to be able to be a part of it. Just knowing how committed you were made us feel the
oh,
same way. And
thanks,
so
man.
yeah, it was an honor
Because
for all of us to be a part
I
of it.
mean, it was just as nerve-wracking on my end, coming into the studio and trying to tell you
Right.
guys
Right.
the
Absolutely.
story. I was literally
Yeah.
just like, I didn't even know where to start. I was like, okay, so this is about hopes and doubts, and then you guys were all like deep, and I was just like,
And you're like,
so
and
you
I'm
guys
having
are
fun
hopes?
outs too, so this works perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, well, let me know when you get back,
Of course. You
and
know the deal.
we'll see what happens. But besides that, enjoy your stay
Thank you.
at unknown location, and
Unknown.
tell the family I said hi,
You too. You too.
and yeah. Any last words before you gotta go?
Guys, make sure you go watch two Unspoken Narrative. Make sure you pay me for this next part. The link is in his bio, but you're gonna have to go like the video too, and comment, and subscribe. Okay, that's all I was paid for. I can't say anything else.
Yeah, bro, you didn't have to say all that. That's crazy. Thank you, man. Love you, bro, and I'll
Love you
talk to
too,
you soon.
man. Congrats.
Be safe, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was so nice of him. I didn't even know why he said all that. That was crazy. So, yeah, this is fun. I think it's fun because most of my friends don't answer my FaceTime calls. So, this is most of my friends don't answer my FaceTime calls. So, it's nice for people to answer for a change. You know what I mean? I'm just exposing all my friends. Anyways, yeah, I will try to answer someone else's some. I'm gonna try to be better and try to answer some like one or two questions, and see. Oh, this is a good one. What was the hardest scene to pull off? what's crazy is that every scene had its own battles. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be scene 5, and it was the water scene. That was tough. Like, tough. Like, I mean, tough. Um, Thunderstorm, hail, uh, injuries, just all of it. That whole day was just, are you doing another film? My God. Give me a break. Ah. Yeah, Benji's nose, like all of it. I mean, it's just so funny because you think about all those things happening for different parts of like the scenes and like happening in different times, but that all happened just for one scene. Like that felt like something that should have happened just for 1 year. Like just let that be for 1 year. You know what I mean? But all in all, it came out beautiful. And I'm so grateful for Benji for being so down and so kind and patient with us. And also when we got to the location, the circle was like 2 inches big, and we choreographed it for it to be so wide and so big. Yeah, it was terrible. It wasn't fun, but it was fun. Um, yeah. So, how many times did you fall in scene 5? I shall not say. All right, one last question, and I'm gonna see if I can try to request someone else. Let's see. When did you feel the story was complete? Pretty good question. It's funny because I've watched the film so many times, and um, I discover something new every time, and I that goes for some of the other people that I've watched it with. And they're always saying that like you find something new, and so for me, I feel like the story was never complete. The story was just more ready to be created upon, as opposed to just like it's too raw for people to understand what it is. So the story itself felt like it was ready to be created on, like I think at the end of 2018. Um, so um, so yeah, it's it was pretty it's pretty cool to it was pretty nerve wracking to try to get a start on it and see what happens. All right, music break. Feel like a DJ. You know? That's like when they say it on the music. How long did it take for you to edit it? It took me 9 months, 9 months, and then I took a break from it for 2 months, and then how many hours did I spend editing it? Way too many. There are some days there were like 12 hours, some days there were 2 hours, some days there were like 16. Those weren't good days, but it all is separated in different sections. You know, when it comes from the clips itself to the coloring to the audio to the effects, all that stuff. Like yeah. Oh, you literally birthed the video. Yes, I birthed it at home because it was too expensive at the hospital. Imagine if I legitimately went to the hospital and it was like, two's out. That's just weird. Sorry. Um, um, So, excuse me. Any questions? How does it feel to be a father? It's a big responsibility. You know, I wasn't expecting to have to feed two every day. Why am I talking like two is a person? Um, yeah. Let's see. I think, what is your favorite costume of the film? Definitely the fifth scene. Marina, the wardrobe genius, helped me bring the clothes to life, like the visual aspect of it and the fabric and the sewn in, uh, all that stuff. It was it was beautiful, and I was so honored to be able to work with Marina and the team. She's incredible. Um, so. I can't help but notice that you want me. You know I can't give you what you need. Ah, Mr. Dillon. Miss you, brother. When is it coming out? Oh, you don't understand. Um, you know what's the coolest part? The coolest part to me, like the coolest part was seeing people at home at night watching it like it was an action movie. Like my one of the top things in my head is for an esteemed director and storyteller like John Chu, um, or just like any dedicated, committed director or just even writer to see this and feel like dance should be the protagonist, like should be the lead in films, you know, and the purpose of it was to make people realize that if I put it into an extreme format where there's no dialogue, imagine having dialogue within it, you know. And I feel like that's what was pushing that sort of concept of it being an unspoken narrative. um so yeah, I think I'm going to call one more person. If you guys have any questions about the film and such, please ask or don't. And yeah, so let's see who we got.
What's up?
Ah, that was really bad.
I know.
Can you do that one more time?
What's up?
No, but your thumb was in the camera.
Oh, like this?
No. Like it was like this.
Well, it was hand. Whoa.
There you go.
I
Whoa.
paused it.
How's the Wi-Fi there? What?
Oh,
Your
they
Wi-Fi
got.
must suck. What? What?
I could.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Calm down. Calm down.
There we go.
Okay. So, mysterious person, please. Oh, that's terrible timing. Just in case people want to know, if you want to know how our FaceTimes go, it's just like this.
Well, no, it's more like this.
Yeah, it legitimately just looks like this.
Or it's like the bad angle. Like, yeah.
See, that's literally what it is. But now there's people watching, so it's kind of weird for us to have to do that. We have to actually,
We actually have to socialize.
yeah, it was just fun, but whatever. Um, how do you feel of seeing your face after like, or even seeing whoever that girl was after
I know.
like 4 years? Like it's not like I don't even recognize us.
It was not me. No, like we were saying, we just look so different, like literal babies, because we filmed this back in 2019. And so, like, 2 years is a long time. And I mean, now we're both adults. We're grown adults. Um, but no, it's just, it brings back like so many memories of our rehearsals, if they're even called rehearsals. Um,
Rehearsals is
and
done. We don't rehearse. What do you call it? We need a name for it. We don't rehearse. We like get
we,
we
I
get
don't know,
lucky.
we get lucky.
We get lucky. We just get lucky.
I don't know. Yeah, no, but like you were saying, for scene 5, the water scene, just I remember those rehearsals the most
Mhm.
because of just like the first one, we got nothing done. And then when we were rehearsing with Benji, I broke his nose. um, and I felt really bad about that, but he was such a champ and smiling.
Yo, he grabbed.
But then
He literally. This is literally what he was like. It went snap, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And then he went out. He left the room, and you and I were just in the room like this.
I was so
And he came
scared.
back inside with his nose on the other side, and he literally just like, "Okay, guys, let's get back to it."
But no,
Sean.
it was so loud.
Oh yeah, you could hear it from like
It was
the
like,
camera.
I got
Yeah,
scared. But like the fact
you
that
should.
we,
You even paid for his medical bill. He had to pay himself. How do you feel about that?
I feel terrible.
Yeah, you should.
I do.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
Anyway, no,
Continue.
just how we were traveling so much for that piece. And I remember getting to the location that day, and we were looking around, we're like, where's the platform we're supposed to be dancing on? We got shown that small little circle, and we're like,
Well, no, we
oh,
got there
great.
and we were looking for a bigger place, and we were just like, Where's the bigger circle?" And then the guy was just like, "That is the bigger circle." I was like, "No, that's not a circle. That's like a dot." I
Yeah.
was like, "We're not. We got so." I was like, "You, So yeah, not.
But we filmed that scene and then the last scene back to back.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like within a span of
I
two
forgot about
weeks.
that. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
But
Oh
no,
snap.
it was just such a cool experience, and just watching it all back all 3 times.
I know
Like
you.
each
You.
time.
It's funny you say that because I like miss doing things like that, like like serious things like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like dedicating time to something very specific to something like that, like and not letting people know about it, or just like only knowing between us was like kind of thrilling in a way. But I don't know. Like I remember what happened, but I sometimes forget how it felt, and I feel like I like just being reminded of how it felt. Like right now, I'm kind of just like, wow, that was really fun. Like aside from the nose and your hamstring and my knee and my hip
Hey,
and
it's not something that we would do unless we hurt one another, right?
no, right.
One of
It's
us got
not.
hurt.
It's not one of ours if one of us isn't
If
injured
it goes
or
smoothly.
something. Right. If it goes smoothly, I'm pretty sure the end product would be trash.
Hmm.
I actually feel like that could be it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
No.
That's
But
weird.
you guys make sure to watch too. It's something that it's an experience like no other. And honestly, seriously, every single time I watch it, there's a different part that like gets me. So like a few times it was for I think the first scene when we watched it back and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And there was the last scene. And then last night when we were watching it, Sean Solo got me. So every time you better watch it more than once. You watch it, you're gonna find something new because it's just so incredibly thought out and portrayed beautifully, and all of the dancers that were a part of it too. And just Sean Liu is a genius, and he hates that word, but it's the truth. And I'm just so lucky that I got to be a part of it.
When do you want me to Venmo you, or do you want me to?
No.
No, I mean, same goes to you. I was just I told this to you yesterday, but I want to tell people too that that like with every person that was in the film, the reason why it made the film how it is now is because you're not only watching good dancers, but you're watching good people. You know, like you're watching good people portray something that like that that like when you watch good people portray a certain message, you know it's genuine because either they've gone through it or they really dedicate their whole emotion towards that specific message. And like at that point when people watch it, it's so easy to relate to because you can visualize that feeling that you've had before in your life because it's so genuine. And because you were in the scenes that had the deepest concepts, either like deepest emotions, even deepest concepts, which is really hard to pull off. I feel like, especially with having you alongside for all three scenes, is kind of what made it how it is. Um, so, um, yeah, Casey Rice, you
Yeah,
are
Sean Liu.
you're you're quite you're quite the artist, and I'm very, 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 very proud of us. Um, and by the way, where are you?
I'm in a random place.
Oh, all right.
Unknown.
Should I? Are you? Should I? Or are you gonna? Or should I?
Uh,
You want? You
uh,
want? What? What is going on? Um. Oh, I do have one question for you. Um, if you're not busy, I feel like I'm talking to an anonymous person. So, what was your hello? 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 She hung up. Such an asshole. Who would hang up like that? Tell me, like who would hang up? Like, yeah, who would hang up in the middle of me talking? That makes no sense. No, I'm asking you, like who would do such a thing?
Me.
Right, but like, it's just so rude. You know, you don't FaceTime someone and then hang up right in front of them.
That's exactly what you do. But you say subscribe.
Sure, you should do that. All right. Well, she hung up, so there you go. She's gone forever.
Yep.
And party time. Still, you get wrapped up in misery.
Ew.
Wait, but that was perfect because you were just like on the side. Well, everyone say hi to my mom. So everyone say hi to the rice.
Tuesday rice.
Tuesday rice.
Tuesday.
Yesterday we actually saw a restaurant and it said Big Rice Korean Cuisine, and it stands for KC. And we didn't want to tell you, but she's opening up a restaurant, guys, called Big Rice Korean Cuisine. It's pretty good. She spent a few hours building the menu and just decided to open it up right after.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think what we'll do is we're gonna answer one question and just leave it there. Just leave it there.
Mystery.
Leave it there. Oh.
Wait.
Okay. But
when was the last time we went live together?
Right before the fourth round on Facebook.
Oh.
Ew, what was that?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Friends.
Okay, we should probably read the comments because it seems. Wow. Okay. Okay. What does your script look like? Oh, wait, okay, I'll answer that one, but that will be the last one. It just looks like a mess. It's like 40 pages or 60 pages. So yeah. Sean is mean. I'm sorry. What did I say in the last scene? I said a lot of things.
Yeah.
I said a lot of things.
Like, before we did that, he was like, I'm just going to scream in your face. Like, I'm just going to yell. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said something different, like, every time.
I said something different every time. I just kind of had to, like, put myself in a space where, like, because it's not easy to yell at Casey. Like, no. Like, it's easy to yell at, no. Actually, it's not easy for me to yell at Casey because every time I yell at Casey, I feel really bad because I just don't like physically yelling at someone. Like, I'll probably, like, be disappointed or feel like disagree on something. But, like, when it comes to, like, just screaming at someone's face and you're holding them, they're this close, it's just like, I can't tell you what to do. Like, it just, like it doesn't, it's not the most common thing. So I kind of had to, like, almost close my eyes and envision, like, her. Actually, no, it wasn't that hard. I didn't close my eyes because she already put herself in a space where she was, like, kind of mad at me. So I kind of just had to convince her in a sense where, like, what should I tell her in order for her to come with me? And I kind of just had to take ourselves away from, like, our normal selves in order to actually approach the story.
Honestly, I feel like we grew so much from the first scene that we shot because, like I was saying, the first scene that we shot, I couldn't stop laughing, and that whole beginning part was a struggle for me.
Oh, yeah.
We, like, fell in and everything, and then doing the voiceovers after. But then when we got to the last scene, it was a few months later, and I just feel like it came off, like, not, like, more easily, but, like, we were able to, like you said, like, be in a different headspace and everything.
Yeah, and also the scenery itself helped with us being in a treehouse and it all. It just I glitched. So yeah, it was great. I should just expose myself and put out the raw video of me actually talking. I'd be like, what the hell is he saying? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on here. I know I didn't answer that many questions. Again, I'm not good at lives, but again, who is? And at the end of the day, I just don't like seeing the camera like this. It's like me opening up
That's
my.
a lie.
What you talking about?
Yesterday you were like, oh, I kind of like enjoy.
I like talking to people, but I don't. It's like It's like if I were like.
Yeah.
It's
You can finish that.
it's like turning on the front camera, and I was just like, right, exactly.
But then you gotta embrace that.
By myself,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't seen, oh, I swear I saw like a flash. If you guys haven't seen two, then that's okay. If you haven't seen two, please check it out.
Only on Sean Lou Vlogs.
Wrong channel. Did you actually go to Sean Lou?
Yeah.
It's a dead channel. Yeah, please go watch it. I saw some of your guys' reactions. I showed it to her. It killed me. I wasn't expecting that many people to not only be watching it the moment it premiered, but for people to feel emotional as I did when I created it. It just killed me. Like I'm like watching you guys cry about it, and I'm like, I thought I was the only one who like was gonna feel that certain way, and so seeing you guys, where to watch, Sean Lou,
Just Sean Lou.
Sean Lou, that's it. It's on YouTube. Whole thing is on YouTube, and I highly recommend watching it at night. I highly recommend watching it at night. And if you haven't seen Wrong Words, you should watch that first. You should watch Wrong Words first in order to understand the ending of the last scene. But again, thank you guys so much for the support. That sounds so cheesy. I'm like, thank you so much for the support. It means a lot. But I honestly, I'm like, I don't know what's like the best way to like tell people how lasting this moment is gonna be for me. You know, like this to me is like I'm gonna look back at it even tomorrow and just be like, Jesus, like the way that people are seeing the film now is really just a sign of hope for me that dance is so much more than just like dance is just so much more than
It's just so
content.
much more. Yeah.
You know, like it's just so much more. And I like I said this earlier, but I really hope that people who watch it, doesn't matter how many, doesn't matter who it is, but just people who watch it will be able to feel enlightened and moved in a sense that will help them gain a new perspective on their own life. Because at the end of the day, whatever happens to you, you take it in from the way you see it. You know, whether if it's bad, if it's good, it being bad, you just use that as a life lesson. You use that as a reason for your good moments to be greater. And that's the point of two, you know, fear and acceptance, hopes and doubts, give and take, like all the certain things you can't do too much of on one side of the scale. You have to tip it out. Whether if you have so much good in your life, you have to prepare for some of the bad in your life too. Because if you don't, the moment it hits you, the scale is gonna fall and you won't be able to recover from it. So, you know, there's the good and there's the bad. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that, but I was just gonna say that you're good. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for making last night so unforgettable. I was shitting my pants for the past hour. Every time the next scene came in, you know, like of camera, it was just like my stomach being like, But yeah, don't expect anything else from me for the next one. I'm kidding. Yeah, and where there's love, there's life. I don't know what to say. And be on the lookout. Just in general. Look out. Uh, mm, yeah. What? Whoa. It was like, anyways, yeah. Love you guys. Thank you to Casey for driving all the way here just to be on this live. She's leaving straight after this. I didn't decide for you. You're leaving. And yeah, guys, to YouTube, it is now out. Hope you guys enjoy.
You will.
No, I hope you guys enjoy. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna just write it out just so everyone knows, but oh shoot. It's just thank you, thank you. We'll just do this. Whoa, we'll go like this. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just trying to add on from it. Every time I count, I'm about to I glitch. Cool. So yeah, love you guys, and a peace out. Bye bye. A peace out. A peace out. Whoa, a peace out. It's a peace out. Peace out. Over. What are we doing? New
That was
album
so
coming out?
good.
That's great, bro.
Just leaves it on the whole day.
Yeah. Two. And popcorn. All right. Adios, muchacho. 再见. I just leave it like that.